Picking up, sir?
Yeah, but it looks like he's over here, but his GPS is wacko, bro.
Yeah.
He might be out there on the street.
What's his name?
Paul?
Paul? He might be on the street.
All right, I'm gonna give it a look. Appreciate you, man. Paul? Yay, nay, or y'all not Paul? Oh, there goes Paul. There goes Paul. Mr. Paul?
Yeah.
All right.
Bounces you around.
Yeah, it looked like he was on the
cities.
street, and
Yeah.
I said, man, maybe he's right here because the GPS has been.
Yeah, and I should have just told you I was at the.
That's all right. It only took a few seconds.
Because the hotel was. First it said it wanted me here, then it said it wanted me there. Dude.
It's the rat race.
And then of course there was a Mach 3 gray right there at the light. I'm like, no, wrong license plate.
Well, do you know if you have 500 5-stars?
Right, exactly. That's cool.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
Yeah, I got 500. Or unless somebody just knock me down, but it's usually not.
Killing you?
Nah.
I figure.
I've been at 500 5-stars for a minute, but I'm waiting for the 4-star.
Well, there's always somebody. All I want is to get to the destination with
Unscathed.
kind of a reasonable.
And somebody almost hit me like 2 times this morning, and somebody backed into me early this morning. I was like,
Well, that's so that's the old. Because the bad shit happened after 10 before 7. Nature of the beast.
and then the dude's kid was trying to shake me down. You got some money? I'm like,
Because
no, I'm gonna call the cops. That's what I'm fixing to do.
Because you hit me, that's the money you always do. Come on.
No, because the guy was like, you hit me? I said, come on, man. He said, I look at my camera. I look in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
The camera is not the mirror. His car looked kind of old. It didn't even look like it had a camera.
No, that's my new truck's freaking cameras. It's cool, but then you're worried.
Well, no, don't tell me the Cybertruck.
No.
Oh, for sake.
Sorry, no, I don't want to drive a urinal. No, it's a Tacoma, but it's got the overhead thing, 3D thing, and it's actually really nice. But it took some getting used to. My girlfriend's still like, that just freaks me out. We're old, so
Oh,
this
I'm
new
50,
stuff's all.
I'm 52, man. I'm not far behind.
You got a good decade. But that's good. It's actually the 40s, mid 40s to like 60s.
Well, the 50s is the new 30s, they say.
What happens in the 60s, and it's kind of common, I'm 62, is, and I've seen this in a meme somewhere, it's like, is this broken or is it just the way it is now? That's the thing that shit just doesn't get right anymore. It's like everything, if it's wrong, it's probably just the way it is now.
It's made wrong already.
Yeah, you just don't sleep through the night, or you gotta pee too much, or you know, I mean, it's just aging. Your alternative
Yeah,
is to be dead. So I'd rather have this.
Yeah. But age comes wisdom.
But, right. Contrary to what you see in the world today. But, that's the other thing. Old people, we all talk about broken shit, and everybody's grumpy.
Yeah.
The grumpy thing I try to fight. My dad was really grumpy. And I think part of it is as you get older, 60s, even in your 50s, you start to see it. But, like, you got kids?
No, I don't have kids.
Yeah, so you got friends with kids.
Yeah.
So, they're probably now high school, early college, stuff like that. And, like, and then you start hearing all of how they're going to save the world, which we all did. And I'm like, yeah, I've heard this show before. It's not the first
Well, the
one.
kids, I think the new generations, some of them that I've seen, we're in good hands.
It's, I spend a lot of time around relatively young people. That's what I do for work. By relatively young, I mean mid-20s. Mid-30s, not teenage kids.
Yeah.
But, they're still idealistic and 25, 30 years old. And I think that I'm lucky in my work that I work with these kids that are pretty high performing. But, so I agree. I think, like anything, stereotypes are just stereotypical because they're the common theme, but it's by no means true of every single person in a generation.
Yeah, I've met a lot of great kids, man.
That's right. There's good kids and there's hardworking kids, and they're the ones that are going to run the world because
Yeah.
the lazy kids end up being the lazy kids.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
They were lazy kids before their generation. There were lazy kids in my generation.
Yeah, but I think there's more and more because they're depending on that phone too much.
Well, that's the new thing, right? So when I was young, TV was going to be the devil of the new world because we were all plopped down. That was our babysitter.
Yeah.
Now there's,
The internet's the babysitter now.
now the internet, and then, so first it was the internet, then now the phones. And believe me, I don't think phones, I love my phone, but I agree with you. I think they're very risky technologies, not because
It's open to the whole. You're open to the whole world.
and it's not like TikTok's going to take over the world. It's more people start to watch a screen and you don't look up around them anymore. Watch the birds and the bees and the trees and the river flow by. And true reality. Stuff on phones is, as they say about Facebook and Instagram, it's people's best face.
Yeah.
It's not all their trials, or it's their worst, right? You don't get the everyday thing. Why? Because every day is boring. I got up. There was a great, I'm old enough to remember this as a kid, there was a great set of comedians out of LA named Cheech and Chong.
Oh, I never heard of them.
So they did this bit years ago. And I forget the lead in, but they were having to do like what I did over my summer vacation when they went back to school, which was a common thing. You'd have to write a report.
Yeah.
So, and I can't remember which of the two comedians did it, but it was, I got up, I went and looked for a job, and then I hung out at the drugstore. Day 2, I got up, right? Went and looked for a job. So he goes through this like 4 days in a row, and then his last one is, I got up, I went and looked for a job. I got a job keeping kids from hanging around at the drugstore. So the point of that is,
He's running off.
They were super stoner, right? The whole thing back when that was funny. And here he was, getting up every day, going to look for a job. And he got a job. Even this stoner guy. And the message there was, in order to get something, you got to go do something.
Yeah.
And they were funny about it. They had some real.
So I love Cheech and Chong, man. I don't know how
they
many
had-
movies
think about it now.
I've watched.
Listen to it now in your 50s. You're like, oh, I get it now. It was just funny when you were 16. Now it's like, oh, there was a message in all that. They were pretty smart guys.
Yeah, they're still hanging around.
Yeah, Cheech is. I don't know if Tommy Chong's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
He might be. You still see Cheech pop every now and
I just like to hear them the poncho claws
again. Yeah,
and the magic dust.
yeah. I mean, usually people like that, even though they were this kind of, rebellious social young stoner thing. People who get famous are usually pretty smart. They're usually pretty hardworking and pretty smart. They get some lucky breaks along the way, but they're also at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Think about musicians or TV stars or whatever movie stars. They still work hard.
But they had that charisma.
There's a piece of that. There's definitely some lucky genetics. But there's also a lot of hard work. The thing I read once, the difference between gifts and talents, or gifts are given, talents are earned. So you can't create a gift, but you can refine it into a talent.
Yeah.
So whether it's athletics, right? That's another one. You realize these kids that whatever your sport happens to be, but football, whatever, baseball.
Just watching it on the couch.
Yeah. I mean, you watch these guys and they're like, oh, I can do that. It's like, no, you fucking can't do that. First of all, you don't have any of the physical gifts they have, and you certainly aren't putting in 12 hours a day making it better that those guys are doing. There's a reason those guys make one-handed grabs in the end zones falling over backwards.
Yeah.
Because they practice it again and again and again. It's not just lucky that they caught the ball. Well, Austin's gotten to be a bigger place.
It's a great city, man. I don't live over here. I live in San Antonio.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I grew up in Houston.
Yeah.
So,
I like San Antonio.
San Antonio's all right, but I didn't grow up there, so it's
No, I know.
It's boring to me.
I've been in and out for career work and personal stuff. I came to Austin maybe the first time 15, 18 years ago. It was still a pretty small town.
Man, it's booming right now.
Oh, it's huge. San Antonio's next, probably.
Well, it's like the conjoined twins. There's 80 miles separated, and there's towns all the way through. I guess you call it the corridor, the 35 corridor. Nothing but 18-wheelers.
Oh, I know.
And I hate them. I hate them,
Oh,
man.
it's crazy. We have a place in the Phoenix area, and that's Highway 10 coming out of LA.
Oh, it's
You
nothing
gotta
but.
get on the 10 to go east. Once you get past like Phoenix, it's crazy. It's wall-to-wall 18-wheelers, and it's 2-lane freeway, right? So it's just these 2 lanes.
Yeah, they're just.
You're not changing lanes. You're not getting. You're going as fast as the trucks are.
Yeah, that's.
Because there's no room to maneuver. It's a weird feeling to be just boxed in. Like,
Yeah, I've been to California going through there, man.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
crazy.
nothing but trucks.
It's just crazy.
20. I've been through 22, but 20's not as trucky.
Yeah, a little higher, right?
Yeah, it's
So
not as trucky.
it doesn't get as. I don't know what it's about the 10, maybe weather. They get south.
Well, that's like the main pipeline from coast to coast.
You figure they just don't hit the weather. I mean, occasionally you'll get some bad weather here, but nothing like north of here. My sister's in Dallas, and they get more freeze days than y'all do.
Oh yeah. Well, it snowed. Was that last week? The week
Yeah, I
before?
remember. I was texting me because it's another one of those. I got stuck in Dallas once during an ice storm. Flew in, barely got in. They closed the airport right after I got there.
Because they don't have that equipment to de-ice, right?
No, and even town, it was a mess. And I was able to get to my event, and then the rule of thumb is if the weather goes to shit, don't check out of your hotel. Basically, they can't throw you out. And so I did. And fortunately, because the airport was closed and everything else, hotel didn't care because they were getting money from me they weren't going to get from the guy that didn't make it.
Yeah.
And I was close to I don't normally tell my relatives when I'm in town because I flew in yesterday at 4 and I'm flying out at 4:30. That's my life. And so it's not like, and 4 is early because I'm only in 7 times zone. If I'm going to the East Coast, I usually fly in at 10 or 11 at night. So it's not worth trying to, let's have dinner or coffee. It's too hard. Anyway, so I'm in Dallas. Everything's shut down. It's freaking an ice storm. And I'm a mile and a half from my sister's house. I'm like, well, shit, I got another house to do. So I call her up. This was, 2011 or 12 or something. I go, hey, I'm in town. I got stuck here. Sorry I didn't call you. She goes, oh, that's cool. What are you doing? I go, I'm over here at the Galleria Weston. She goes, we're at the Galleria Hilton. because we lost power yesterday. So we packed the kids up and came over. So we actually went to, it was like a, I don't know, Olive Garden or some restaurant there that was open. And it's like, oh, we'll just go to the restaurant and have dinner. It'll be great. So it's funny how it works out.
Well, appreciate when you have a good family, because I don't, man.
We're spread out, so it's, you have no family?
Nah, it's me and my brother. He's the only one I associate with.
Yeah.
Now, I don't associate with my mom or my other brother or my sister or my cousin or my...
Well, if it's not irreconcilable, I lost both my parents in 19, right before the pandemic.
sorry.
For separate reasons.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, I mean, death is inevitable.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to patch it up back with my mom, but
that's the thing.
But she told the laws I hit her, so they arrested me for a felony. But it took them 10 months to drop it, and then my lawyer told me, because I had a court-appointed lawyer, and because I was cleared by the Adult Protective Services. That's how I got cleared so quick. And my lawyer told me that they could pick up the charge within 3 years. I'm like, because I told her when she told me that, I said, "Oh, great, I can talk to my mom."
Something you gotta reconcile.
Yeah, because I know and I understand she's not all mentally there anymore. So,
well, part of it is, I mean, and I'm not. I mean, my family was always distributed for a lot of years, but I was reading something the other day. It was basically the idea that blood doesn't make you family; it's who stands up for you.
Yeah, you're sure right.
And that's, in some ways, that's the most important. Right? When you get eliminated,
someone who treats you like family.
Yeah, or just is there for you when you need somebody. You know, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't have anybody to lean on.
No, and a lot of people. I mean, humans are fundamentally selfish, and I'm okay with it. I'm not. It's not a complaint.
Fundamentally soft.
But it's so how selfish is everybody relative to what you're seeking, right? So I always think it's just one of those, like, who's going to show up if you have a problem? And you see it, especially as you age. I've seen, I'm going to United.
Yeah, so I was looking for.
Yeah. Like as my father got older and he had dementia, he had Alzheimer's and dementia. It's funny how even his friends start to just separate themselves. And I think it's a little bit of fear, even though they know it's not a contagious disease or something. They just don't want to be reminded that that's where they're going. So the ones that showed up, even when he didn't know who they were anymore, those were his real friends.
Yeah.
You know? And it made him happy that somebody came to see him, even if he didn't know who the fuck he was. Right? Because otherwise you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
You may not know who people are, but it's not like you're completely in space. You're sitting around bored a lot. I mean, the notion of human interaction or community component of well-being is largely driven by how much time you spend around them.
Yeah. If you're a sociable person.
Yeah, and look, I'm a dick. I get it. I travel a lot. Coffee a lot of that. When I have my buddies, I'm flying to a golf thing now, and
You're going to loosen up, huh?
Yeah, well, and I'll hang out with those guys for a few days, and then I'll go back, quote, home. There's guys that are hanging out. So, I'd rather be doing that than just sitting in front of the TV every day.
Yeah. I barely get to watch TV, man.
My father, before all that, there's a little bit of that man. Looks like they're expanding the airport again. Right here in the United States. Continental, holy shit. That's a throwback. Continental used to be based in Dallas.
I got to jockey for position.
Yeah.
United's like the second one
Right away. And I don't mind, I got time, so if it's easier to go up, I'll walk back. I have clear and distance, so I'm through quickly.
I'm not going to be in your way. I'm trying to... Maybe the truck will let me in. People are usually nice, man.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
Y'all not going to park right here. Let me park right there.
either let me in or don't. Don't creep.
people usually drive nice around here.
Yeah, no. Everybody's in a hurry.
I'll knock somebody's door off.
What's the
Pull it back, sir. Put that little handle that's
This
inside the
one here?
handle.
That's
That
the-
one.
That one. I think I just.
Have a good day, sir.
You
Appreciate
too,
the
man.
conversation.
There you go.
Come on, man. Scoot up a little bit more. Come on, man. You're fucking looking at me crazy. Where's this at? Red 5. Humans are sociable creatures. I'm getting in line, folks. I'm getting in line. But come on, at least go to speed limit, man. Fucking asshole. Getting $7 in. Yay, yay. Red 5. Knock that door off. 2, 6, 7. Devin? Mr. Devin? Circle, buddy. Circle, buddy. You have enough room back there, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
My name is Chris. I'm your driver. I'm recording for our safety.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. So how was y'all flying?
Good. Left on time, came on time.
What's
Short-
gonna snow again?
Huh?
It must gonna snow again.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a nice day today.
Yeah. It was a little chill this morning. Man. these cars try to come in this lane because they're supposed to come to this lane.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody almost ran me to the barrier a few weeks ago right
Oh,
here.
no.
They can't read the sign.
How long have you been living here for?
Oh, I live in San Antonio,
Uh-huh.
but I drive over here to come work.
Oh, okay.
It's way more money over here in
San Antonio is how far?
80 miles from my house.
Oh, wow. Did you stay the whole day?
Yeah, I've been up and at it since last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Then somebody backed into me. Somebody almost hit me like 2 times on the freeway with a passenger in the car. I'm
Oh,
like,
wow. Crazy driver.
I couldn't help. If somebody backs into me, I can't help that.
Yeah, yeah.
As far as the car's coming close to me, It's driving second nature to me already. So
Yeah.
I probably could drive better than most falling asleep. Not all, most.
Yeah.
But I drive different with passengers in the car than when I'm by myself.
Of course.
But it's the intersections that's gonna kill you. So
Oh, God. It's like trying to get on the freeway from there.
yeah,
Crazy.
they're gonna be waiting for a minute. People drive so well over here compared to San Antonio or Houston. I grew up in Houston.
Oh.
I was in Houston Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Because you use the blinker over there, you're not getting in. You use the blinker over here, they park the red seat for you over here. People are very nice over here. Not all of them, but
Yeah. Where
just I hate these 18-wheelers, that's it.
Yep.
Could have got me a couple of times. I pour through the traffic like water. think they said they're gonna roll out those robo taxis
Out this way?
in June.
Really?
In June.
Okay.
So
Interesting. So that
see how many people die before they get it right.
We saw a lot of them in San Francisco.
Yeah, they have the Waymos here, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Tesla one.
The Tesla ones, right? Yeah.
Because I don't think it's gonna have all those gadgets that the Waymos have.
Yeah.
So let him ride in it around town.
Yeah.
See how it pans out for him. Because I hear a lot of bad things about that autopilot.
Yeah, there's certain things that still they need a little work on.
Yeah, because I was at a charge station charging the car, and some dude in the Tesla started talking to me. He told me that he had it on autopilot, and he said he didn't recognize a railroad orange coming down. So he had to. He said he could have died. I'm like, I wouldn't use it if I was you. He said he almost died. He almost hit the train.
Yeah. Wow.
I think they're putting some kind of new computer in the Teslas. So I didn't read it, but I saw it. It was on my feed.
Probably not. They'll continue to mess with it.
They need to put some better suspension on it, if you ask me. Softer seats.
Never driven a Tesla, so been in it, but never actually driven.
At the times I've ridden it, it was in an Uber ride, and they already had a lot of miles on it, so. And they said he fired a whole bunch of people the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to work, tried to get in, they didn't let them in. That's not how you fire somebody, man. So that just lets all the other employees, they're going to do them like that when it's time. And I do believe this is the home of the Cybertruck. The Waymo place is right across the street from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You see a lot of Cybertrucks out here?
Yeah, I've had a lot of Cybertrucks. One time I had a dude in the car, he told me he worked for Tesla. I said, hey, because that's how he was talking. I said, hey, can you tell Elon Musk this for me? He's like, oh, what? I said, tell me he needs to fix those ripples on the side of that Cybertruck, on the sheet metal. They need some better craftsmanship. He said, oh, no, you tell him that. Because if you look at it, you see the waves on
Yeah.
there.
It's ugly car though. The shape of it.
Yeah, my previous passenger I dropped off at the airport, because he said, yeah, my truck has all kind of cameras on it. And I said, oh, you got the Cybertruck? He says, nah, I wouldn't ride in a, what did he say, in a toilet. Because thing is still toilet or something. Yeah, that guy was real cool. Play some handball, racquetball or something?
They have somebody's picture on the back. With
I can't make it out.
the,
Looks like they're from another country though.
yeah.
So where y'all from? Y'all from
Las
Austin?
Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Yep.
Sin City. Does it ever snow over there?
Very
Once
rarely.
in
Very
a
rarely.
blue
It gets cold
moon.
though.
Yeah, oh yeah,
It's getting
nighttime.
cold, yeah. Nighttime's cold. It was last week. It was in the 20s.
Yeah, because it snowed over here the other week.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if it snowed here. It don't snow anywhere.
Yeah, it actually, last week, if it was, we had some clouds and rain, it would have snowed. But it was clear.
That's tripped out snowing in the desert.
Yeah.
So how often do y'all hit the strip?
Very rarely. Only if.
Only for like special occasions,
For
dinners,
family-
or if there's
family
family
going.
in town.
But there's nowhere to sit anywhere on the strip. Just sit down and rest your legs. They want you to sit down in the casino.
Yep.
Then they pump you that oxygen. Then they get you those drinks.
Yep,
Then all the money's gone.
pretty fast.
Yeah. House always wins. Whenever I drop somebody off at, they're going to Las Vegas. So I'll make sure I tell them the house always wins. Remember, the house always wins. I don't think it's going to deter them any. I'm just trying to make them laugh. Trying to make them laugh before they get on that plane. Yeah, but this is a great city, though. I don't live over here, but it's great.
Yeah.
People are nice. The majority is women. Yeah, because once in a while I get the birds stuck at me. But people don't understand when they do that. You're antagonizing the person worse than how it started.
Yep.
And this is Texas, so you gotta assume everybody's got a gun.
Yeah.
Very-
I don't know why the governor did that, man. It makes it harder for the police. They're on edge when they pull everybody over,
Yeah.
That's not what you want. I got pulled over last week. So I lowered down the windows, cut the light on, and put my hands right here.
Yeah.
And then when he asked me for my driver's license, I let him know I'm gonna get it out of my pocket. But then when he came back to he just gave me a warning. But I was making him laugh, so that helps. Once he started laughing, I said, yeah, he probably gonna give me a warning. But he thanked me when he came back to the car. He said, man, thanks for putting the windows down. Well, I don't want to get shot, man. They're not going to just shoot you once. Well, I seen it was a couple of weeks ago. I heard the sirens. It was early in the morning. It was still dark out. I'm looking for him. I have a passenger in the car. And then, so I'm looking for where the sirens are coming from so I can get out the way. And, the policeman's chasing a guy coming the wrong way on the access road.
Oh.
So I pull over. I start. And then he tried to get on the exit, go up the exit ramp. Man, the police crashed him. Jumped out the car, started pointing the gun at him. I thought he was fixing to shoot him because it didn't seem like he was complying. But luckily he didn't. I don't think he did because I didn't hear any gunshots. I guess he already knows there because this right here there's police stations right there. So he already knows reinforcements are coming.
Oh, look at the ding. A lot of construction. Road repairs.
They need to do something to that freeway right there. It's always congested.
Oh, that cute. Texas Farming Commission.
So y'all going close to UT, right?
Yep. Actually gonna go to the Moody Center tonight.
Oh, for basketball?
No, some concert.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, my brother, we went and saw Jelly Roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I came over here to see Jelly Roll. Man, it was great, man. My little brother was crying a little bit, so
Oh.
it made me feel good.
Was it with Post Malone?
Nah, it was before. Nah, I don't care for Post Malone.
I know he's touring with them.
Yeah, that's man. He's back doing tour after tour after tour. He's stacking that paper, man. And I'm not into country. Is that country or is it like country or
He's kind of crossed
contemporary?
it over
it's a little
to
rough.
country.
I'm not even.
Mainstream country.
I ain't into that, but I can feel what he's saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a good show, man.
I think, oh, that's the campus?
That's football.
Oh,
110,000 fit in that stadium.
Yeah, it's-
wow.
Man, they're gonna be awesome next year,
yeah,
man.
they will be.
Man, I'm excited about it already.
Manning gonna QB?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ewers is gone. The coach messed it up, man. The coach messed it up in the against Ohio State. He's supposed to put the kid in the game at the goal line. They've been doing it the whole year. Then you're gonna run a play that's gonna take a while to develop. They just took it back to the house, man. I didn't see what he had to say about it, but he should have fell on the sword on that. You can't blame it on the quarterback, man.
No.
What is it called?
College.
Yeah, but the kid is when he gets in the game, it's electric, man, and
Yeah.
it's has the defense on their heels, and I don't know. Cowboys ain't my number one team, but I hope the Cowboys get him. His grandpa already said he wants him to go to the Cowboys, so
Cowboys gonna mess up. We'll see. Hopefully they get their act in order.
man, they gave Dak too much money, man. So who y'all go for, the Raiders or?
We got Raiders there, and then I actually work in LA, so I got the Rams. So, but don't really have a team. Raiders are everybody's. It's Raiders.
Yeah, I grew up in Houston, so Houston's my team. We already got our quarterback.
Yep.
So
You got a good quarterback.
yeah, but he hit that wall though. He hit that wall
That's
because
the second year old, man. But
Yeah.
he'll get over that.
they got tape on him now. You know
He'll figure that out. He's talented.
But you know what I don't like? When he throws the interception, he comes off the field looking down.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to throw it some more, man. Yeah, they had some interviews with the kid. They put him up yesterday. Man, he's gonna be phenomenal. And then he could lean on his uncles for help. He said he asked his uncle Peyton to come throw ball with him. He's like, he wanted to know everything. Where are you parking at? What time you getting here? Like everything. Then he asked him something. He said he gave him a 10-minute long reply. Because they're really trying to help him. You know,
Yeah, of course, it's huge. Keeps their family name going too.
man, the kid is great, man.
That's Peyton Manning's nephew.
Oh. His brother's son or?
Yeah,
Not Eli.
Cooper.
Cooper,
He
The
didn't get.
younger one. The younger brother.
No, he's older.
the older brother.
Older brother.
He didn't make it because he had some spinal problems.
So he's the brother that didn't play.
But man, that kid is. He got some wheels on him too.
Tonight.
Yeah.
He has some wheels on him.
There's Dominic.
Perfect.
The handle's inside the handle. Watch out, man. Don't go. You're really good now.
Come this way.
He opened it. Still can't figure this out.
Melanie? Miss Melanie?
Yes, sorry.
It's
I'm
all-
looking for an old Mustang.
Yeah, I just dropped some people off, so.
Well, no, it was just so funny because I was telling him because I'm looking for like an old Mustang, old Tommy Mustang. You can show my age.
It's fully electric, ma'am.
That's what he said. It's not a Tesla.
No. It hurts my ears.
Oh, sorry.
No, they don't like them over here. Would you want?
They don't like Teslas here?
No, they don't like Elon Musk.
Oh, why?
Well,
Oh, because
yeah, he,
he likes Trump.
Please use your seatbelt
yeah,
for
and
your
not
safety.
just that, it's all the stuff he's doing. It's probably in the,
Yeah, it's hidden. Yeah,
in the one, the adjacent.
got it. What's he doing?
Who, Elon? I don't know. He fired a lot of people yesterday, I think.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean with the government?
No.
With Tesla?
Yeah. They tried to go to work and they wouldn't let him in with the badge.
You're kidding me. He doesn't care though.
I don't know. All that stuff is gonna have blowback on him. I don't think he understands that.
Well, you're right. Some shareholders are going to start screaming.
Well, they're already. He's got to pay 50 billion or something like that.
For what?
Because he like the other shareholders let him cash out on a whole bunch of it. Somehow, some way, all the other shareholders didn't approve of it, and he got to give the money back.
He is a brilliant guy, though. Brilliant in terms of scientist, creation things.
He has the money to hire the people. He's not.
Yeah, but think about all the companies he's created. I mean,
He takes over. He takes them over. He took over Tesla. He took over Twitter. He's a takeover guy.
well, yeah, but didn't he create Tesla on his own?
No, he didn't.
Oh, who did he buy Tesla from?
There was a few different people. He didn't invent it, create it.
Well, I can tell you and I think different politically.
Oh, it's all right.
I know exactly.
We can get along.
But you see, that's what people don't understand. You and I can talk and debate, but that doesn't mean we can't go have a beer together or be friends.
Well, I don't drink.
Well, I mean, you can
Yeah.
say I'm a big drinker. I'm iced tea. Last night.
Yeah,
this is a true story. I was in the airport last night. This tells you what a drinker I am. And I thought, oh, this man's drink looks really good. It was like an old fashioned. And, I was waiting on my plane. So I got one, waited, and I had to walk immediately to the plane. And they let you, carry it to the plane. So I took one sip of it. I'm like, oh, that's too strong. I don't even like that. Why did I buy that? And I just threw it in trash. I'm like,
Probably needs some more ice in it.
well, no.
To water it down.
It was just too strong. And I'm like, it doesn't even taste. So it's like, yeah, and most people are like, oh, I wouldn't throw good liquor away. I'm like, this is nasty. But no, it just frustrates me that in this country that we can no longer
Get along.
Yes. Remember Reagan and Speaker of the House was Tip O'Neill. Tip O'Neill was a staunch liberal Democrat. And he and Reagan would disagree throughout the day. But at night, he'd come over and have cocktails with Reagan. I mean, they were good friends. Supposedly when Reagan got shot, one of the only people he allowed in to see him, besides his family, was Tip O'Neill. And so that just shows you, in the old days, you could disagree throughout the day, but then you're friends.
Yeah, you could.
And I
You
might
gotta-
learn something from you, and you might learn something from me.
You gotta compromise. It's about compromise. But
Absolutely.
now it's my way or the highway.
Exactly. Or you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. Oh, you're a Trumpster. You're a Hitler. You're whatever. Or you're a crazy liberal. It doesn't have to be that way. Just
We gotta coexist no matter what for the better of our country.
And there's things that I'm sure that Democrats that I would agree with, and there's things that I hope a lot of Democrats would agree with that Trump. I mean, this stuff about, I'm all for. I think most people agree immigration's out of control.
Yeah,
It has
it's
to-
out of control.
I mean, so that's something we can all agree with. in terms of, now this is me being a conservative saying this, I've questioned the gun thing. Should semi-automatic rifles or automatic rifles be legitimate? I mean, should you?
Do you know they're gonna let the Supreme Court rule that 18-year-olds can have guns? Can buy guns?
I thought they could already.
No, they had to be 21.
Okay.
You could buy a rifle, but you couldn't buy a handgun.
But still, why do we need okay, a shooting gun to go hunting? Okay, that's fine with me. But do you and anybody need a semi-automatic pistol or rifle?
It's to protect against tyranny from the government. But they got tanks and airplanes and.
Well, no, a lot of them are collectors too. They're like, oh, I know a lot of people. But why do you need that?
Have an assault rifle at the house.
Oh, see, so, but
it just stays there at the house.
Well, I think that's what most people do. They like to collect. But so I'm more on the other side when it comes to guns. Like,
well, here in Texas, everybody can pack a gun on them.
Mm-hmm. Are you a Texan native?
Yeah, but I don't pack guns though.
No, but I mean, are you from?
Yeah, born in Corpus, raised in Houston.
That's what I was going to say, Austin. Okay, so I live in Houston.
Yeah, what part of Houston?
I live inside the Loop, Galleria area.
Uptown.
Yes, you know it.
Yeah,
do you still have family there?
Nah, but I was over there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. One of my homies passed away, and I went to his funeral. And then it was kind of sad because on Monday when I left out of there, I just took a look at Facebook. My other friends, he passed away 20 years ago.
Happened? I mean, the one that died was.
Oh, the diabetic. His nephew told me 3 years he went from nothing wrong with them to they started cutting him up and he passed away. And but my friend who passed away 20 years ago, his sister passed away that Monday.
It's like,
so her
so
thing is Monday.
sad.
Her thing is next Monday.
Are you gonna have to go back over?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Will you excuse me for
No, do your
being
thing, man.
rude real quick?
Nah, you're not rude. Do your thing.
Hey Jason, it's Melanie. It's around 2:20 and I am on my way to the Hyatt, and I was just going to see if you wanted to meet in the lobby, at 2:30 or something, but it sounds like you are already tied up. We'll just you just text me, call me, and if I'm with people and I can't talk, obviously I won't answer, but I will text you back or whatever. Okay? Look forward to meeting you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, but the people over here are so nice, though.
Texas people. Well, I think Texas people in general. Don't you think? We're all
H-Sun is kind of crazy, man.
Oh, come on.
Everybody's shooting at each other.
Well, what area of town are you in? I mean,
Well, it's the road rage capital of the United States. The most shootings and killings
it's Houston?
in Houston.
I didn't know that.
But that too, they got the most probably mileage of highways. But I don't have I get along good. I mix in.
I was going to say, you're like me. We're chameleons.
Yeah,
I like having all kinds of friends.
I'm a people person, but I can't be nice to everybody.
Yes, you can. But if they're mean to you, don't be nice to
Oh,
them.
no.
I mean, I'm never. But you know what? Anytime I am like short with somebody, I always feel guilty. So I guess that kind of shows I have a good conscience, that I always want to go back and apologize and say, I'm sorry that I got frustrated or whatever.
Nah, I keep my emotions in check for the most part. But I hate when somebody lies to me.
Oh, me too, when you know it's a lie.
I hate it.
No, you and I think the same way.
Yeah, it gets me mad. I don't like talking to them.
Well, you know what is so funny? I remember growing up, my mom.
Damn.
What?
That Tesla flew by and it shook the car.
This is a God's honest truth. My mother, I I remember when we were growing up and we were in trouble, and she's like, you better tell me the truth. If you lie to me, you're going to get in even more trouble. So she's like, I'm not going to raise a liar. So if we didn't tell that, we're in trouble and we didn't tell the truth on, yes, I did do XYZ, then she was always...
Well, she instilled the right morals in you. My mom, man. I haven't talked to my mom in a minute.
I'm sorry.
Now, she's already losing it already.
Dementia. And you know what? You don't have to take me to the ballet. I'm going to go to the Congress side.
So, through here?
Yeah, perfect.
Now, my mom, I don't know, man. Yeah, she told the police I hit her, man. They arrested me, and it took 10 months for them to drop the charge.
And so she just made that up.
Yeah, because she was giving her money away to people she meet on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. She's...
Strangers, and she don't even know them. And so when it was time to pay the rent, I said, Mom, you gotta... No. I said, then I told her, Mom, you're gonna have to leave if you don't pay your part of the rent. I'm not gonna put her out. I went and paid it, then the next day she told the laws that I hit her.
You know what? You can just text me. I mean, you can let me out here.
Right here?
Yeah.
You
Because
sure?
I'm going to walk across.
Which, this way?
No, because I'm going to walk in there, but I don't want to pull out of the car. Everybody see me pulling up.
Oh, okay.
They're like, okay, can she not drive herself?
Well, you're from out of town, you know.
Well, I have a...
Go around,
I
man.
know, it's not like you're blocking anything.
It might be nicer to you than me. Your bag's in the back, right?
No, I didn't.
No, it's not?
Okay.
All right.
You haven't closed it out. I'll put something on it whenever. Finally. Okay. Thank you.
You have a good one, ma'am. You're welcome. The dude was getting mad at me, blowing the horn. He could easily go around. How much time do I have left? 3 hours. 3:33. Got a couple of tips on here. Let me see. $7 tip from my previous. Another $7 tip. Yay. 7 is a lucky number. It's 3:33. That's 3:33 too, man. What the hell? Menchaca. 290 Menchaca. I do believe it's that way. $333. 3. How many more do I need to? Four more. Man, it sounds like this car really needs brakes, man. 26,000 miles. Oh, Parks and Springs. That's right. I should turn. Start the next clip, y'all.